This is a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton 205cc motor off of a Snapper RT5. That's a rear tine 5-horse. Motor has a back crank in it, or actually connecting rod. Knocks a little bit, ran out of oil once. So I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up this Predator engine. It's 173, so it's a little bit smaller motor, but it bolted on. I had to drill a couple holes in it. That motor, the 5-horse Briggs & Stratton, has a 1-inch shaft that's 3 inches long, 3 and 5/32. This one has a 7/8 shaft that's the same length, but in order to make this is the drive pulley, the disc that drives the wheels. In order to make this fit, because this is a 1-inch opening, I had to buy an adapter kit from eBay. It's this piece here. It was 3 inches long. I cut it to 1.5 inches because I only needed 1.5 inches. But the adapter, it's 7/8 to 1-inch adapter kit, also comes with a 1/4 to 3/16 keyway, because the Predator motor is a 3/16 and the old Snapper was a 1/4. So you have to have a step down keyway to put on there. But other than that, it really actually went on pretty well. I had to kind of finagle a throttle system on here because, you know, the Briggs & Stratton had throttle on the motor and you didn't have to mess with it. This one did not, so you had to hook up a cable that had an engine brake. I took the spring off the engine brake and actually hooked it up so that it stays in the run position. If I want to shut it off, I just push this backwards and it kills the motor. I can also just take this loose and push it back, and that'll kill the motor as well. But for just running a garden tiller, this being held forward is all it needs, just to keep the brake off. So that takes care of that problem. Motor started a little bit hard, you know, because I had it upside down putting a shaft on, or the pulley system on it and everything else, and I had it on its side. It smoked a little bit. It actually, I flooded is what happened. It's not the motor's fault. But I'll let you guys have a hear and see what you think of how it runs. Let's see, I'll give it a whirl here and see if it'll start up. Run fine. Of course, the forward reverse works fine. It doesn't seem to slow down at all. A little bit loud because the exhaust hits against this front guard to get the noise, but other than that, it seems to run out real nice and smooth. The nice thing about it is there's no drain plug on that Predator motor, and they want you to drain it by tilting it on its side. Well, there's the oil fill right there, and this front bumper is made so that you can stand it up and tip it up for servicing on the tiller part. So if you want to drain the oil, all you have to do is stand it up on that front bumper, drain the oil, add fresh oil, and oil change is done. So yeah, I think it runs pretty good. It's a $100 motor. The kit for the pulley system was $15.95 plus with shipping, and all I have to do is pull back on this, kill the motor. So that, you know, to me that's plenty good for what it's being used for. It's just tilling. It's not like you're going to be going fast or anything like that. So, yeah. I had to make a new pipe here. The old pipe was worn out and bent. So I took a piece of 1.5 inch tubing stuck in there and cut a hole in it and put the brackets back on it. But now I can tilt it to whatever angle I want, and I can turn it to the side like it's supposed to be able to. So all in all, you know, it might be sacrilege to put a Chinese motor on a Snapper, but when you ain't got the money, and they don't make that motor anymore, so I don't know what the heck a guy's supposed to do other than improvise like this. I didn't want to spend 500 bucks on another tiller, 600 bucks, 700 bucks, when I could spend 100, well, 120 by the time well, actually the motor's $119 and the pulley system was $15, so 130 bucks. I have a motor with ball bearings. Seems to run good. It should last for a long time. So, yeah. So there you go, YouTube. That's a Snapper RT5 with a Predator 173 from Harbor Freight. Again, like I said, it's a little bit smaller motor than what was on there. There was a 206 or 203 cc motor. So, but this is rated actually, it's lower cubic inches, but it's rated actually higher horsepower, because that one was 5 horse, this is 5.5 horse rated. But yeah, I think it'll do just fine on the tiller. It's nice to have everything hooked back up. Like I said, I had to put on a screwy throttle lever off of an old, what do you call it, lawnmower, because this style, I suppose I could have wired that wide open because it's just going to run wide open all the time anyways, but I did it this way. I had the part, so I just figured I'd do it. But yeah, it seems to run real good. Starts pretty decent. Good run for years. So there you go, YouTube. Predator's 173 motor on a Snapper RT5. Like I said, 2 bolt holes had to be drilled. Other than that, not a big deal. Alright, have a good day.